Well, what do you know? A vlog, current situation, I suppose you want to call it. So this is why universal credit fails. You have to look. You might be able to hear me. I don't know. Cars are going by. But that's what happens when you cars are going by about 35, about 45, 50, 60. Right. Excuse me. Right. Going work today. Right. This is my current situation. Universal credit doesn't have any can't help me on this. I've had to pay I had to pay 2 months of car insurance at the end of my last policy because I missed a payment, a direct debit during the year. So they added it on the end, which is great of them to do so. And but that falls on a bank holiday towards the end of the year, so which causes problems if you don't earn a lot of money. Like I'm on agency, so I'm only on like days here and there. So and then I missed my direct debit for January, so I had to pay that this week. So it's about three insurance payments in about 35 days, which is okay if you're actually earning well. It's all right, but I'm only earning not a lot of money. Like now, this is a situation that universal credit cannot solve because I've earned enough, albeit I've had to pay insurance payments. I've earned enough for the last 3 or 4 weeks, more than universal credit, because they would only say that if you earn less than £317 or whatever it is in the last month, you'd be entitled to universal credit. But I've earned more than that. I just had to pay out bills, because even in car life you get bills. So the car insurance is like vehicle cost, isn't it? So yesterday I went to work, but it's only half a day, so I've had to get from where I'm parking up to where the work is yesterday. But it's half a day. Half a day on van money, which means I've got to pay diesel, I've got to pay fuel to get to work and back, because it's in a built-up area, so I can't park there in the car overnight. For half a day's van money, which isn't a lot. 4 hours van money, and then drive back. So I better pay fuel to get there and back, whatever food, whatever. Today, I've got another half a day. Again, cost fuel to get there, fuel to get back. I haven't got much fuel now at the moment, so I've got a day tomorrow, a full day tomorrow, but I can't get there tomorrow. Well, I can't phone Universal Credit because they would say, well, yeah, but you've earned more than £317, so we can't help you in the last assessment period and all that rubbish. So this is what this is. This isn't even van life. This is before people even get to van life. But although this has created a difficult situation, it put by putting myself in this difficult situation, it's given me a good start to the year, because I earned a couple of quid in January, a few quid in January. Well, albeit I had to pay it out, but usually I don't get the work to pay it out because it's quiet in January and February. But like now, my car insurance is on top. I've got my car tax is sorted, my MOT is sorted, which means all I've got to pay now is just vehicle costs and fuel, which is just basically, if the car is reliable, just fuel and food, which is a lot less than paying 100 quid a week to a landlord plus fuel and food. So although it's difficult now, but this is it. There's no way you can go There should be like you can get like free food from a food bank. I've got enough. I could probably get through till Friday on what I've got. Just a couple of a few packets of crisps and not a lot, and about 4 donuts and a pot of noodle. Not a lot more than that. But I don't want to go to the food bank again. If I can help it, I must be able to rustle up. I must have enough here to get through to Friday. But this is car life at its best. People won't have a lot of money because if you haven't got truck just pulled up beside us. With all its lights on. Lights more bigger than the moon. This is car life at its best. People, it's it is cheaper to live car life, but sometimes it's not because you won't always be in an economical vehicle. Chances are you won't be in an electric vehicle because they're expensive anyway to buy. So you'll be in like a second-hand vehicle, which won't have the best miles per gallon economy. I'm in petrol, but then again, I wouldn't. I only drive petrol cars. I don't drive diesel cars. I drive a diesel van, but I wouldn't want to live in a diesel van. I like petrol cars. So I bet I spend about 60 quid a week on fuel, including getting to and from work 5 days, plus a bit of going around the weekend. Then you need 100 quid a week to live van life, car life. But you need more than that because you need to factor in your car insurance and your car tax and your MOT and whatever. But so it's not really a cheap way of life. It's just a flexible way of life, and there's a difference. Because when you're renting a room, you've got somewhere you can just go back and do nothing, and it costs you nothing to do nothing. In car life, it doesn't. It costs you something to do nothing, and you may have to move from where you're parked up to somewhere else, which costs you fuel to do so. Then if you got solar, your cost will come down. But I don't have solar, so if I have my heating on, like now it's only 7 degrees now, and this is getting up towards 6 o'clock. It can go down to about 2 degrees, minus degrees. Then you have your heater on. But my heater is my engine, so it costs me petrol fuel, to keep my heater on, which can get expensive in the cold months. So if you're thinking about doing a car life, you need to prepare yourself to go down to about minus 10. It can go down to about minus 10 and get these real cold spells. Yeah, so if you're thinking about doing a car life, don't pick the warmest day of the week. Anyone can do it. Anyone can live in the warmest day of the week, warmest day of the year. Pick the coldest day of the year, the real coldest day of the year, and try and live in a car overnight that night. And if you can do that at about minus 10, you can do car life. You just need a decent warm coat, a good heater with good emissions, and a bit of fuel, and a few quid to get yourself through the week. But there should be a free, like you get free food from a food bank, you should be able to get free fuel. Because sometimes you just need to get to work, and sometimes you've got to turn down work. Like now, I've got to turn down tomorrow's work because I can't get there, which will give me, if I get work on Friday, so I won't be able to work tomorrow, Wednesday or Thursday, even though I'm available to work Wednesday or Thursday. I should be able to work on Friday if work comes in Friday. If no work comes in Friday, next week I've got 8 hours pay on van work. And the best of it is my attachment to earnings reckons that I can actually pay £100 a week attachment to earnings by living in the car. What planet they're living on, I don't know. So next week I won't even earn £100, and they want £100, which makes it. All these things here is things that people are in these situations, but the state departments haven't got a clue. Have not got a clue. Even though you tell them, they're just completely clueless as to your situation. But that's my current situation as it is. All good fun. I'm not really in a mood to check my domain names at the moment. I've not even checked NameBuyer for a week to see what's been bought. And there you go, that's my current situation. All good fun.